Good morning to all. So today we are going to start the revision for Unit 15 lesson this nervous system. Okay. So we have completed the previous class. We have completed the transportation in plants and also circulation in animals. We have completed. I think you might have studied the portions what I have told you. So next we are going to start the next level, that is nervous system. We are going to study about. Okay. So first we are going to go through the one words. Okay. One words. Take the page number 226. Choose the correct answer. Okay. First one. Choose the correct answer. What is the answer? I will just read the questions and answers also. Just go through. Okay. Bipolar neurons are found in retina of eye. Answer is A. Retina of eye. Site for processing of vision, hearing, memory, speech, intelligence and thought is brain. Answer brain. Okay, second one answer. Site for processing of vision, hearing, memory, speech, intelligence and thought. Answer brain. Then in reflex action, the reflex arc is formed by receptor, spinal cord and muscles. Receptor, spinal cord and muscles. Answer D. Okay, answer is D. Then dendrites transmit impulse towards cell body and axon transmit impulse away from the cell body. Answer B. Towards and away. Dendrites towards transmit impulse towards the cell body and axon transmit impulse away from the cell body. Answer B. Then outermost of the three cranial meninges are dura mater. Okay, dura mater C. Answer is C. There are dash pairs of cranial nerves and dash pairs of spinal nerves. 12 pairs of cranial nerves and 31 pairs of spinal nerves are present. Okay. The next one, the neuron which carries impulse from the central nervous system to the muscle fibers. Efferent neuron. Efferent neuron is the answer. C. Okay, answer is C. Which nervous band connected to cerebral hemisphere of brain? Corpus callosum. Answer C. Corpus callosum. Eighth one answer C. Corpus callosum. The node of Ranvier is found in axon. Node of Ranvier is found in axon. The vomiting center is located in medulla oblongata. Answer is A. Medulla oblongata. That is vomiting center. Okay. The tendency of vomiting is produced by the medulla oblongata. The nerve cells do not possess sarcolemma. That a person who met with an accident lost control of body temperature, water balance and hunger. Which of the following part of brain is supposed to be damaged? So what is the damaged part? Hypothalamus. Answer D. Hypothalamus. So once again let us see choose the correct answer. Just go through, study carefully. Bipolar neurons are found in retina of eye. Retina of eye. Bipolar retina. Bipolar means retina of eye. It is present in retina of eye. The site for processing of vision, hearing, memory, speech, intelligence and thought. That is controlled by our brain. Okay, answer C. Brain. In reflex action, the reflex arc is formed by receptor, spinal cord and muscles. Okay, receptor, spinal cord and muscles. The dendrite transmit impulse towards cell body and axon transmit impulse away from the cell body. The outermost of the three cranial meninges is dura mater. Answer is dura mater. There are dash pairs of cranial nerves and dash pairs of spinal nerves. Sixth one answer A. 12 pairs of cranial nerves and 31 pairs of spinal nerves are present. The neuron which carries impulse from the central nervous system to the muscle fiber. Efferent neuron. Efferent neuron. Okay. Then next one, which nervous band connect the two cerebral hemisphere of brain? Corpus callosum. Answer corpus callosum. Node of Ranvier is found in axon. Node of Ranvier is found in axon. The vomiting center is located in medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata. The nerve cells do not possess what? Sarcolemma. Okay, sarcolemma does not have nerve cells do not possess sarcolemma. The person who met with an accident lost control of body temperature, water balance and hunger. which of the following part is supposed to be damaged? So what is the portion will be damaged? Hypothalamus. Okay, so hypothalamus is the thermoregulator. It is said to be thermoregulator. Just keep in mind, hypothalamus, it is a thermoregulator. Then next one, filling the blanks. First two I am giving first Roman number and second Roman number I am giving. Then along with that I will give some question answers. Okay, that also you have to study. So next one, filling the blanks. One word, filling the blanks. Dash is the longest of cell in our body. Neurons. Neurons is the longest cell in our body. Then impulse travel rapidly in dash neuron. Sensory neuron. Okay, impulse travel rapidly in sensory neuron. A change in the environment that causes an animal to react is called stimulus. The change in the environment that causes an animal to react is known as called dash. It is given stimulus. What is it called? Stimulus. Then dash carry impulse towards the cell body. Say dendrites. Dendrites are carrying impulse towards the cell body. Then the two antagonistic components of autonomic nervous system are sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. What is the spelling? SYMPATHEPAC. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. These are the two antagonistic components of autonomic nervous system. The next one, dash maintains the constant pressure inside the cranium. Cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid. Okay. Cerebrospinal fluid is maintaining the constant pressure inside the cranium. The dash and dash increases the surface area of cerebrum. Sulci and Geyri. Okay, Sulci and Geyri on the two parts, that is increasing the surface of cerebrum. To increase the surface of the brain, structure of brain, there are many ridges and grooves are present, and that is said to be Sulci and Geyri. Okay. The part of human brain which acts as relay center, thalamus. The relay center is thalamus. Okay. Thalamus. So first we have completed first Roman number lesson unit 15. First Roman number. Then second Roman number also we have completed. Choose the correct answer and fill in the blanks. We have completed. Next we have to see. That is short answer. We can go through the short answer. Okay, along with the one words you can studying the question answers also. Okay, first one, define stimulus. What is stimulus? Page number 218. Okay, 218. Page number 218. Stimulus refers to the change in the environmental conditions that are detected by receptor present in the body. So third, page number 218. First para introduction. Second line onwards. Okay, second line. Starting from second line, that is stimulus refers to a change in the environmental condition that are detected by receptor present in our body. Change in the environmental condition that is detected by the receptor present in our body. Change in the environment that is detected by the receptor present in our body, that is stimulus. Define stimulus. Okay. Then second question, name the parts of hindbrain. What are the different parts of hindbrain? Page number 222. Page number 222. Last paragraph it is given. Last heading. The hindbrain is formed of three parts: cerebellum, pons, and medulla oblongata. So first question, what is stimulus? We have studied. Roman number 6. Okay, Roman number 6. First one we have completed stimulus. What is stimulus? It is the change in the environment that is detected by the receptor which is present in our body. That is called stimulus. Second question, what are the parts of hindbrain? Okay, what are the parts of hindbrain? Answer is in page number 222. 222. That is made up of medulla, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, These are the three parts of hindbrain. Okay, so second question over. The third one, what are the structures involved in protection of brain? What are the three that is structures that is protecting our brain? Page number 221. Okay, page number 221. The brain is the controlling center of all body activities. It is covered by connective tissue called meninges. Okay, what is it called? Meninges. It consists of three parts. Okay, this meninges is divided into three parts. They are dura major, arachnoid membrane, and pia major. Okay, pia major. These are the three structures that is protecting our brain. So third question. What are the that is protecting? Name the what are the structures involved in protection of brain? So meninges is protected by three covering called meninges. Altogether it is called meninges. It is divided into three: dura major, arachnoid membrane, and pia major. Then give an example for conditioned reflex. That is playing harmonium. And right, the playing harmonium is an example for conditioned reflex. Then, which acts as a link between nervous system and endocrine system? What is the answer? Page number 222. 222. Hypothalamus. Okay. Hypothalamus acts as a link between nervous system and endocrine system. Hypothalamus. Fourth one answer. So fourth one, what I told, that is give an example for conditioned reflex. Is it playing harmonium? Tying shoelace, so these are all examples for conditioned reflex. Then fifth question, what is the fifth question? What is which acts as a link between nervous system and endocrine system? That is hypothalamus. Answer is hypothalamus. Hypothalamus acts as a link between nervous system and endocrine system. Just write in sentence. Okay, not write in a single word according to the marks. If it is for 2 marks, they will be reducing the marks. So write in the form of a sentence. Okay, hypothalamus acts as a link between nervous system and endocrine system. The next one, define reflex arc. Page number 224. Okay, 224. Right side, first paragraph. The pathway taken by nerve impulse to accomplish reflex action. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, reflex arc. What is define reflex arc or what is reflex arc? A path taken by nerve impulse. Okay, to accomplish reflex action. That is known as reflex arc. Okay, so these are the one word, that is answer in a sentence or answer in a word. Okay, short answer, very short answer. Not one word can be coming under one word type. There is 2 more questions. They will be asking 2 questions together. So one mark will be distributed for this. So according to the marks, you have to answer the questions. Okay. So these are the short answer questions. So once again, listen. What is stimulus we are studying? It is the change in the environment that is accepted, that is recognized by the receptor of our body. The next one, what are the different parts of hindbrain, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, and pons? Then, name the what are the structures involved in the protection of brain? Meninges, it consists of 3 layers, that is dura major, arachnoid membrane, and pia major. Then, give an example. Only one example. An example is asked. One example is more. Write it. One example is okay, playing harmonium or tying the shoelace. These are all some of the examples for this conditioned reflex. Next question, which acts as a link between nervous system and endocrine system? Hypothalamus is the answer. Hypothalamus. Then what is defined reflex of? Page number 224. The pathway taken by the nerve impulse to accomplish reflex action. To accomplish reflex action is called reflex arc. Okay, so this is over. Next one. Differentiate between Roman number 7. Okay, Roman number 7. Differentiate between voluntary and involuntary action. Voluntary and involuntary action. page number is not given in your book. It is not there. Guide it is there. What is based on that is voluntary means it is a action that is coming voluntarily without that is what we can say is that is voluntary action means it is coming to our body without our knowledge. Okay, voluntarily it is coming. Involuntary means with our consciousness. That is first one, it is without our consciousness. The action which is performed by our body is known as voluntary action. Involuntary means by our consciousness. Okay, that is involuntary action. So voluntary and involuntary, that guide you might have done box. Okay, guide the answer properly. That is by conscious, with our consciousness we are performing some function that is known as voluntary. Involuntary means without our consciousness we are performing a function, an action that is known as involuntary action. The next one, mediated and non-mediated nerve fibers. Page number 220. Page number 220. Mediated or non-mediated nerve fibers. That is, if the nerve fiber is covered by myelin sheath. If the nerve fiber is covered by myelin sheath, it is said to be mediated or myelinated nerve fiber. If it is not covered by the myelin sheath, it is said to be non-mediated or non-myelinated nerve fibers. Okay, that's the difference between mediated and so other name for mediated is myelinated. Non-mediated means non-myelinated. So these are the two differences between myelinated and non-myelinated nerve fibers. The next one, long answer. Write a neat label diagram and one more long answer. And so along with this, so what are the portion you have to cover is first Roman number 1 and 2 you have to cover. Roman number 6 you have to cover it. Only small answers and the difference between two questions are there along with this. Then one more detailed answer you have to complete. Okay, so one more detailed answer. It is with a neat label diagram. Explain the structure of neuron. And one more class 6th question. Roman number 8, first and 6th question. Question number first and 1 and 6 also you have to complete. Okay, so one and 6. Okay, don't forget. Just finish. Roman number we have completed. We have go through Roman number 1, 2, 6, 7, and Roman number 8. Question number 1 and 6. Okay, changes you have to complete before the next class. Okay, so first, what is the first question? With a neat table diagram, explain the structure of neuron. So in a short manner, I am explaining the structure. So structure of neuron, page number 290. Okay, page number 290. A neuron consists of 3 parts. Mainly consists of 3 parts. What are they? That is cyton. Structure of neuron. First question. Okay, structure of neuron consists of 3 parts: cyton, dendrites, and last one axon. So these are the main parts of the neuron. Okay, so first one, cyton. Cyton, it is the also called cell body. It is also called cell body or perikaryon. Cell body or perikaryon. It consists of many granules. That is cytoplasm is known as cytoplasm which is present in the cyton is known as neuroplasm. Okay, neuroplasm. It consists of many granular structures known as cell granules. The cell organelles such as nucleus, cytoplasm, mitochondria, the endoplasmic reticulum, etc. are present. Neuron do not have the ability to divide. Does not have the ability to divide. So this is about several neurofibrils are also present in the neuron. So once again, cytosol. First part is the cytosol. It is also known as cell body and perikaryon. Other name. Okay, other name of cytosol is cell body or perikaryon. It is a cytoplasm is known as neuroplasm. What is the cytoplasm called? Neuroplasm. The next one consists of many neuroplasm. It consists of many granular structures known as Nissl granules. Nissl granules. Nissl granules. Then all the cell organelles such as endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, nucleus, etc. are present. All the most of the that is cell organelles are present. Cell organelles are present. The next one consists of this small fibrillar structures known as neurofibrils. Neurofibrils are present. Neurofibrils are present. So this write as a point-wise manner. You can write this also. Okay. So once again, this make it thorough. Okay. It consists of cytoplasm. Cytosol is also known as cell body or perikaryon. It consists of the cytoplasm is known as neuroplasm. It consists of granular bodies known as Nissl granules. Cell organelles like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum are present. Then neurofibrils are present. Neurofibrils consist of many fibrillar structures known as neurofibrils. So this is all about cytosol. Next one, dendrites. What is dendrites? These are all numerous branch cytoplasmic process project from the surface of cell body. Numerous branch structures. Branch structures from cell body. Okay, can write it as one point. Dendrites, because writing dendrites, these are branch structures arising from the wall of cell body. Then the branch projection increases they conduct nerve impulse. What is the function of this dendrite? It will conduct the nerve impulse towards cytosol. Nerve impulse towards the cytosol. These 2 points are okay. Once again, listen. These are all branch structures arising from the cell body. First point. Second point, nerve impulse are carried towards the cytosol by means of dendrites. These 2 points are there. The next one coming to axon. This is the longest. Axon is a single elongated structure arising from slender projection. The end of the axon terminates into fine branches which terminates as. So it is a long structure, elongated structure. Elongated projection. This elongated projection from cytosol. Then it consists of the terminal end branches into fine small branches known as synaptic node. Okay, synaptic node. Synaptic node. The terminal end end in a small bulb. It is node-like structure swelling is known as synaptic node. Then the plasma membrane is known as plasma lemma. Plasma lemma. Sorry, axolemma. Okay, axolemma. The plasma membrane is known as axolemma. Cytoplasm is known as axoplasm. It is covered by myelin sheath. Axon is covered by myelin sheath. These are the main parts you have to write down. Okay, so these are the important points that you have to study. Then next, it consists of between the two myelin sheath there is a junction. There is a gap between two myelin sheath is known as node of Ranvier. Nodes of Ranvier. Okay. Then. So, have you understood? So, it is the elongated projection from the cytosol. The terminal end is known as it produces a node-like structure known as synaptic node. Then the plasma membrane is known as axolemma. Cytoplasm is known as axoplasm, and it is covered by the axon is covered by a sheath called myelin sheath. Okay, myelin sheath. It leaves a small gap in between. Okay, then the myelin sheath leaves a small gap, and that gap is known as node of Ranvier. So this is about the structure of axon. And last one more it is given synapses. Okay, synapses. Synapse or synapses. Synapse, that is terminal, the junction between the synaptic nerve of axon of one neuron and the dendron of another neuron. Okay, next neuron is known as synaptic node. So once again, that is the junction between the axon of one neuron, axon of one neuron and dendron of another neuron. Okay, that is known as synapses. This one that is the junction between or junction of axon of one neuron, and the dendron of the next neuron is said to be synapses. Okay, so this is about the structure of neuron. You have to draw the diagram neatly, mark the parts clearly. Okay, parts diagram should be neat and it should be marked clearly. Okay, understood? So this is about the structure of neuron. Next, sixth question, somewhat related to this question only. Okay, so what is the question? Classify neuron based on its structure. Okay, so based on its structure, classify the neuron. So page number 220. Page number 220. Structurally, the neuron may be of following types. Have you seen? Page number 220. The types of neuron based on structure. It is unipolar. 3 diagrams are given there. Just go through the diagram also. You have to draw the diagram. If it is asked for 4 mark or 7 mark question, you have to draw the diagram also. Okay. So based on the structure, it is classified into 3 types. What are they? Unipolar, bipolar and multipolar. These are the 3 parts based on 3 types of neuron based on the structure. So just read. I am reading it. Unipolar. What is only one nerve process arising from cyton? Only one nerve process is arising from cyton, which will act as both as an axon and dendron. Okay, both axon and dendron. It is appearing as a single process, which is arising from the cyton. Once again, unipolar neuron. Just see the diagram. A answer for diagram for A. Unipolar neuron is A. There is only one nerve process arise from the cyton, which acts as both axon and dendron. Second one, bipolar. The cyton gives rise to two nerve processes. One will act as axon, the other will act as dendron. Okay, that is bipolar. Then multipolar neuron. The cyton gives rise to many dendrons and axon and a single axon. So that is multipolar neuron. These are the different structures of based on the structure, the classification of neurons. Okay, so once again, what is the question? Classify the neurons based on the structures. What are they? First one unipolar, second one bipolar, and third one multipolar. So unipolar means a single structure will be arising from the cyton, which acts as both axon and dendron. Second one, bipolar, it gives rise to 2 nerve processes. One will act as dendron and the other will act as axon. Here multipolar, it will produce many processes. That is, give rise to many dendrons and a single axon. So this is the answer for question number 6. Okay, classify neuron based on its structure. So you have to study, you have to complete before the next revision class. You have to complete the first Roman number, that is choose the correct answer. Second Roman number, filling the blanks. Sixth one, short answers, very small answers. Then Roman number 7, 2 difference between voluntary and involuntary action, methylated and non-methylated neuron. These 2 so you have to complete. Then Roman number 8, I have given 2 questions. Okay, only 2 questions I have given. That is question number 1, structure of axon. Okay, structure of neuron. Okay, structure of neuron, and also classify the neuron based on its structure. First and sixth question, both are somewhat related. Okay, that's why I bring together first question and sixth question. Finish it before the next class. Remaining we have to see in the next class. Okay, remaining questions. There are true or false, match the following, etc. are there that you can see in the next class. Remaining questions. Okay, thank you.